Hello, Dave.
Aloha.
Aloha, Dave. Excuse me.
Is this brother Gregg?
This is brother Gregg.
Oh man, a thrill to get to talk to you again. How you doing, dude?
Oh, I'm doing real good. I've been sober 10 years and 4 months. I've been married 6 years to a wonderful lady from Mississippi. And my life is together. I live down on this little bayou in Savannah, Georgia, about 28 miles outside of there. And I got my studio built onto my house, and it's all brand new, and it's real nice. I got my dogs there, my motorcycles, and you can't hear anything but birds and squirrels. And you can't hear any cars or anything like that. And it's just the opposite of Times Square. And then pretty soon we got the Beacon coming up, and so that just kind of levels it out, you know. I'm doing just fine, bro.
Oh, it's good to hear, brother Gregg.
The only drag is I just turned 59.
Well, it's I used to work in Boston for 10 years with Gregg Allman at BCN and ZLX.
Good old Carter.
Yeah, and
me and him had the same girlfriend for a while, and let me tell you, that son of a girl, she was a freak. Thank God we both put her down, but whew, I was in love. God, never lost in my life. God almighty. Has he ever told you about her?
He didn't.
Next time you see him, oh boy, she was a damn waitress somewhere real close by. There was in this hotel that we stayed at. She was downstairs, this real plush restaurant, and she was like the maitre d' there. And boy, look out! Nothing she really didn't go to a football game and the bleachers. I mean, she was a freak. Okay, enough of that. My wife. And I'm very happily married, and living in Savannah, Georgia, and I'm doing fine. And be sure to say, Carter, I'll be damned. How long you been away from
Boston?
God, it's been so long. WBCN and Bob Boston.
Got out here and have been on the air here since 2002.
You came to vacation and stayed, right?
Copped a line from that Aerosmith record. I wanted to have a permanent vacation, so I just
permanent vacation. Well, you know, that's kind of a state of mind.
Precisely.
Really, I mean, of course, you know, there's going to be hassles. You know, you got them here. I mean, you're in business.
That's right. Oh, there's always hassles, dude.
There's going to be hassles because if you don't watch your money, somebody's going to take it. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry. You know, unless you want to move up and, you know, become, well, no, maybe I shouldn't say that, say Quaker, but, I mean, you know, still, I don't know if you could lay a wallet on the street, you know, up there in Pennsylvania somewhere. I think maybe it might get taken, you know.
Right. No, that's a good way of looking at it.
but really, you got to. It's just responsibility, though. But hell, it ain't the rat race, Boston, which it's a good rat race. And I must say that if I was going to be in the radio business, like you seem to be still in. All the way in, right?
Yes, sir.
Then I can't think of a more beautiful place to do it in. And I guess you're probably running the place by now, right?
You're very flattering. I'm the music director, and I do the afternoon show here. So.
Hey, what else would you want?
Exactly.
To be the music director and have the afternoon show.
Hey. I know, it's good
you can sleep late and go out all night.
And another cat you spent a whole lot of time with, speaking of afternoon shows, was a major mentor of mine, Mark Parento.
Mr. Parento. Don't tell me he lives here.
He doesn't live here, but, you know, I know that you go way back with him.
Man, do you remember the night we went over to his house and watched that film of the Stones? And somebody was after Mick, and Keith came around with that damn Telecaster and cold cocked that on that stage about 4 times. He got him right in the head, just bang, bang, then slid it back on. Didn't miss a beat, man. Do you remember that? I always want him to burn me a copy of that. You remember that?
I don't, but I've heard about that. I've heard that story from him before.
Oh, man, you've got to see it and make him burn me a copy. I'll send him a piece of memorabilia. I'll send him something.
Will you?
Yeah, sure. I'll send him a jacket or something.
I will definitely. He used to tell me crazy stories about you coming over there and hanging out all night long.
Oh, man, we did plenty all-nighters. Thank God it's over, though. Thank God. And anybody listening, we do not recommend this.
Absolutely.
All right.
It's just war stories. War stories from a different era.
That's right. It's like America was trying to... figure out what the hell we're going to do with this peace that we've got and all the people that went and got it for us. Everybody seems to hate them. Looks like they're trying to do it again. I don't know what the deal is, except maybe, I guess, war is big business. I know DuPont sure don't do too bad. I mean, don't they make gunpowder?
They certainly do. That's an ironic way of looking at things.
Yeah, I went to military school, and there was a DuPont in there, and they were related by marriage or something like that, but I don't know. That was, back in the years that. I don't guess it had affected him, but, boy, they'd come see him in them big old long Cadillacs.
I don't think people could picture you being at a military school when you were young.
Sergeant Allman, to you. Sergeant Major. 3 up and 3 down and a diamond in the middle. Yeah, man, the next step would have been lieutenant. I would have been a commissioned officer. And then they would have sent me to Nam as their first lieutenant. And I would not have gone into the bush. I would have ordered a whole platoon of other gentlemen to go in there and get their limbs shot off and possibly their lives taken. And and this will be in the book, by the way, that's coming out. I don't know what the name of it is, but it'll be the biography of Gregg Allman, and it will be written by me. And one of the hardest things to do when you write your own biography is getting the damn chronological order.
Yeah. And
the person who did that for me was a great photographer, longtime friend of the Allman Brothers. Before he came to work for the Allman Brothers, was a longtime friend.
Kirk West?
Kirk West. He is also on the book. There's another gentleman helping me. Anyway, I do not have a name for it, but as soon as I do, it will be coming out on the web, because the damn thing is nearing. I meet with him right before and right after the Beacon, which is March, and that should sum it up, unless I don't know, unless we get into something else. I've had a fairly interesting life.
Oh, Gregg, your life has been so incredible, and one of the chapters of it that has always been I've gotten to run into you a bunch of different times. Probably my prized moment with you was 2 days after Woodstock '94, which you had played, and we were up in Maine, and you were doing Old Orchard Beach in outside of Portland. And after the show, Carter Allen and myself got invited to come on the bus with you, the late great Alan Woody, and Warren Haynes. It was a memory I will never forget, getting to hang with you and pick your brain about just having done Woodstock.
Oh yes. Boy, I got, we were flattened too.
We had a lot of good times back then because you had such a close relationship with the stations there in Boston, and that really has always been a hotbed of Allman's support, that area of the country.
Oh, right. Yeah,
and that's
it really has been.
That's where Bert Holman lives too.
Yes, he lives up in Massachusetts, Waban, which is Waban.
Right.
I think that's the way you pronounce it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty damn sure. Actually, it's a really neat little town. We stay over that way every time we play Boston or
Massachusetts,
Cambridge, or
right,
wherever. We used to always play in the parks over there. Remember that? Those were the days.
The outdoor free stuff.
Oh, man. Yeah, we played at Cambridge we played the Tea Party, right?
Yep.
And then after that, we just find a plug-in somehow, somewhere. Some kind soul would let us borrow his generator or something, and then we'd go to the Boston Commons and then the Cambridge Commons. I forget which one we got thrown out of first. I think it was the Boston Commons. But I remember the cops came down there that day and said, all right, everybody, all you whores, all you hippies, all you drug dealers, all you musicians, get the hell out of here. Oh, boy, that was a bummer summer. But they remembered it, man, when and then, like Graham heard about all that, and that's what helped us get in there. Get in with it.
At the Fillmore, Bill Graham, you're talking.
Yes, sir. Uncle Bill. Oh, man. Y'all gonna come back and see us at the gig?
Oh, I'm hoping to.
Hell, I just finally, after 25 years, mastered this certain particular way of finger picking with these steel picks on my hands. And I started trying to learn how when, I guess my brother was still around. And, I didn't really do it diligently. I like playing slide. I mean, at first, it's something you have to do every day. It's like shooting pool,
Practice.
So finally, this year, with my band out, I'm playing lots of guitar. So I'm doing a lot of picking. And so I've really mastered it. And I've written a bunch of new stuff with it in there. And I plan on doing it on like 12 strings and mandolins and what have you, even electric guitars I'm playing.
I've heard you've been adding new songs to the set, yeah.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
How many new ones are you adding? Like, if people...
Oh, well, we gotta... I can't let all our secrets out the bag. There's 2 or 3 that'll set you back probably, and you'll say, "Woo, he's not supposed to be doing that song."
Yeah, I read that you're breaking out the new ones, and it's a great way for you to sort of flesh out the song and get the arrangement down by practicing it out on your own Gregg Allman and Friends tour.
Yeah, that's the way the song goes. It's the singer and not the song is the way the title of the old song. I don't know when it was written, back in the 20s or whatever.
Well, we're really, really looking forward to your shows, Brother Gregg. It means the world to us that you took some time, and your music has always been very inspirational to a lot of people, and it's been just a long wait getting you back in here. How long has it been since you were in the islands? 20
years, man, to the year. I was here in 1987, about this time, because we had recorded I'm No Angel that spring before that, and it had just come out before Christmas, and it did real well, and we said, what the hell, let's go to Hawaii. And we went and we did a tour that started in San Diego and went all the way up to Vancouver and then through Fairbanks and Juneau and what have you, and then over to the islands and then back home. And we had a lot of fun, we really did.
So it's been that long. Well, that's great to get you back, 20 years.
It's been 20 years, man. And that crowd the other night was just incredible. I mean, you couldn't have got another one in there with a crowbar. God, it was good. They were really, they were all up by the stage. I mean, get down.
We are so looking forward to seeing the show Sunday, and it's really going to be a special thing, dude. I had Warren and Derek on last year.
All right. Very good.
And so it's a great thrill to have you on now this year. And I do have to say hi to you from my buddy Carmine Appice, the drummer. You know, the dude from Vanilla Fudge.
Absolutely. Tell Carmine I say hello. Absolutely. Kiss him for me. Kiss him.
He's gigging at that NAMM show with Warren Haynes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're doing like
they're over there now doing the NAMM show?
Yeah, they're doing like Warren's going to sit in with Cactus over there.
I'll be damned. I did that not too many years ago.
Yeah, you've been there. Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Good God. That guy can hit it. I would hate that son bitch to hit me. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's a ferocious drummer.
when he hits that damn drum, it uses those big old sticks, man. Bang! He does not mess around. I mean, when it, he can touch it like a feather, but boy, he can land bass that bastard. Say hello to Carmine that piece for me.
I will.
All right.
Greg, I give you a big hug, brother.
Okay, man. That was okay.
It was cool.
You got to be right there, man. You can't leave me hanging, you dig?
I never would leave you hanging, brother Greg.
I know you wouldn't. Well, good luck in your career, bro.
Thank you very much, and I appreciate you spending some time on the show with me.
No problem.
Have a great time in the state.
Okay.
And I'll see you at the show.
All right, do that.
Aloha, Greg.
Aloha. Aloha, it's Gregg Allman. Hey, it's that magical time of day, and you're riding with Dave Lawrence. Where's Dave?